Hello, friends. Thank you for stopping by for today's nugget, according to the order of Mechizedek. Now, let me warn you, this will be a little longer than usual because of the subject of Mechizedek. When we read in Hebrews chapter 5, verse 6, that Jesus was made a high priest after the order of Mechizedek. In other words, the priesthood of Jesus is similar to the priesthood of Mechizedek. So, who is this mysterious man? Speculation regarding his identity has run rampant through Jewish and Christian history. Some believe he is a divine being. Some say he was Michael the archangel or even Elijah. But Paul pays no attention to such conjecture. For Hebrews, Mechizedek is a historical figure who serves as a precedent for a priesthood based on personal quality rather than rooted in lineage and law. In Genesis chapter 14, verse 18 to 20, we read that he, Mechizedek, was a king, he was a priest, he received tithe from Abraham, and he blessed Abraham. Scripture is silent on some details of Mechizedek's life. We don't know who his mother or father was, no genealogy. We also don't know when he was born or when he died. But we know that he was a king and a priest to whom Abraham paid tithe. The problem faced by the writer of Hebrews is that he is arguing that Jesus is high priest when it's obvious to his readers that Jesus didn't have the first qualification of priesthood according to the Old Testament. The law of Moses states that only the descendant of Levi could be a priest, while Jesus belonged to the tribe of Judah. With those facts in mind, the author of Hebrews has two courses before him. First, he could have dismissed the Old Testament speculation. Or he could search the Old Testament for a precedent of non-Levitical priesthood, and he turned to the latter option. So Paul, for number one reason why he referenced Mechizedek, was to give his Jewish audience an example of a non-Levitical priesthood. In the same way Mechizedek was priest, though not a Levite, Jesus is a priest, though not a Levite. The second reason Paul referenced Mechizedek was to give his Jewish audience an example of someone who was both priest and a king, just like Jesus is both a king and a priest. And Paul would proceed to demonstrate that the priesthood after the order of Mechizedek is greater than that of the Levitical priesthood, making two important points. Number one, Abraham paid tithe to Mechizedek. And number two, Mechizedek blessed Abraham. The logic of the passage goes on to show that if Mechizedek is greater than Abraham, then he must also be greater than Levi. And if he is greater than Levi, then his priesthood is superior to the entire Levitical priesthood. In conclusion, Paul is saying Jesus is a better priest than Aaron and the Levite. And that is the nugget. Thank you for stopping by and study your lesson. See you tomorrow.